Thursday morning, everybody, and welcome to another live workout. Today's going to be calorie burner, and I'm excited. I'm just going to be on the bike this time. Also, I changed my camera angle for those of you who have been following along. Normally, I'm like staring down at you, and I just wasn't liking that, so I've got the thing propped up on my tripod today. So we'll see how that goes. First things first. It's comment catch-up time. But also, if you are here, make sure that you smash that like button, guys. Make sure that you love this video so that we can get moving forward. Also, yesterday was super fun. We had a large turnout yesterday. I was very, very impressed with how many people were in the workout yesterday. So let me get a quick. All right. Ooh, Med with the first comment today. Hi, Shane. Hope that you're fine today. Today I had a pyramid workout, 200, 406, up to 1,000 and back down. Rest 1 minute, exhausted. Yeah, that's a good one. Good morning, Nancy. Denise, good morning. Pain Sled Buddies. Have a cup of coffee and waking up near Yosemite. Nancy, ooh, coffee. I need to get some brewing so I can ingest before getting started. My quiche with the homemade crust. Oh, yeah, that's right. You were making the crust yesterday. How did it turn out? I'm curious. Denise, morning, Nancy. I did 5,000 meters yesterday, which is good for me. Niece, nice on the quiche. I think Shane needs to start 5 minutes earlier for a pre-workout coffee chat up. I've been thinking about that. Perhaps. Nice job, Denise. That is my usual before I got all crazy with meter increases during the streak. Kim, good morning, all. Beautiful morning here in Los Angeles. Kim, it's true. It's a nice day today. I'm excited to walk outside. By the way, I think I said this yesterday, but who needs a haircut? I am just like, I don't know what to do with all this right now. Joanne, good morning, everyone. Can't sit, bend over, go potty. I'm not that bad, but I'm feeling it. How are the rest of you feeling from yesterday's workout? Good morning, Nancy. Thank you. Joao, hello, everyone. Anyone else feeling that leg pain? I'm hoping it's soreness, not pain. Robbie, good morning, everyone. Joao, pain? Yeah. Good morning. I'll feel my butt this morning. Aldo, hello together. It's good to be here with an awesome group. Very warm and nice weather over here in Switzerland. Looking for another great workout. No pain for me, just habituated. Joanne, the back of my legs are feeling it from yesterday. No pain for me too. Great. That's good to hear. You're telling me quads too. Who invented skater squats? They should be. They're rough, right? They're a different kind of squat. By the way, I see a whole bunch of new people that are joining. Make sure you smash that like button, guys, and drop your comments of where you are from if you are new here so we can all welcome you to today's workout. Joao's ready for today, Teresa. Me too. Bring it. Yep. Let's get that blood flowing again. Shane is going to take forever to read all these comments. Skater squats are evil. Exactly. Can't wait. Good morning, friends from Southeast New Mexico. Hubby back for more. And yes, we are sore. Love it. Everyone, Shane's coming. Look. Look at this. Felicia, beautiful day in Tennessee. Can't wait to go back outside once this workout is over. Shane, I need coffee. I do need coffee. I didn't have any before today's workout. Hi, Shane and all. Good morning, you two triple caps. Slim Drew 23. I started growing about 6 weeks ago, and my neck has been hurting after a sprint workout. Any advice? Make sure that you're dropping your shoulders, not shrugging up into the ears. That can often help. Randy Waters, morning, cold Idaho, rowing. God, I made the assumption there, Slim Drew. I cut Keith's hair and my hair yesterday. Floby? What is Floby? Is that a hair cutting? Is it like a magic hair cutting thing? It cuts your hair for you. Tom, hi Shane, back again after loving yesterday's Love It. Tom, welcome back. Happy you're here. Augusta, Georgia. Good morning. Thanks for doing these. Pain in chest wall helps to foam roll from Minnesota. Amy, where in Minnesota are you from? Minnesota boy right here. Jonathan, hello from Malaysia. First time for the live session. Usually catch it in the next day, 11 p.m. here. Welcome, Jonathan. I hope you're going to enjoy this with us. Scott, good morning. Everyone, the whole family is back. Yes, Nate and Layla, you guys are here. I'm so happy that you guys are here. So stretch, Slim, stretch. So guys, today is going to be a calorie burn hour. So we're putting 1 hour on the machine. I will most likely start adding some kind of guidance like we did last week because Kevin says, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. So today, the objective is that we are on this machine moving and that you are moving for 1 hour's time. Normally, we have some kind of rest going. So here's what I encourage. Jump machines, jump exercises if you would like to keep it fresh. So, for example, Scott, Nate, Layla, I would encourage you guys to, pick like 15 minutes per station and spend 15 minutes on each station with me. And you can kind of mix it up that way. That way you can kind of aggregate that hour together. So I'm going to go ahead and program the monitor right now. Again, things may get weird because I'm on a tripod now, my filming tripod versus my little Joby tripod. So I won't be looking down at you, but that means it's slightly out of range. And actually, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I forgot. Once YouTube sets its orientation, it does not like me to change it. Okay, I'm clipping in, guys. There we go. And we're going to warm up into this hour together. So again, you don't need a massive warm up before this because you can kind of gently get into the movement together with this. I love the hour workouts too, but how I wish they were at 11 a.m. Oh, Denise, I'm so sorry. Why do you wish they were at 11 a.m. instead of now? Select workout, new workout. That's the B button, then the D button, then single time. This may actually be a standard list workout. No, it's not standard list. Custom list? Nope, it's not a custom. Oh, it is. It is. It's a custom list workout. So check this out, guys. You can do this. Come back to Canada. It is 11 a.m. because it's 8 free a.m. 8's like late in the morning, Denise. It's not like we're doing this at like 5 a.m. pre-dawn hour. Like, there's plenty of sun shining in here. Okay, so check this out, guys. From the main menu, you can go to select workout. That's the B button. Then you can go to custom list. That's the B button. And right there, you're going to see 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. That's a Tabata interval. Then you have an hour. That's second. Then you have 40,000 meters. Not quite a marathon. Then you have 140 on, 20 off. That's brutal by 9. And then you have a 100,000 meter out. No, thank you. So we're going to hit the hour. It's the B button. Verify calibration. Not now. And we're going to start rolling. I spent my working life getting up at 4:30 a.m. I've earned my sleep. Oh, Denise, I'm so sorry that 8 a.m. is too early for you. Do you work out with us at 8 or do you just hang out with us? But I'm still on coffee. Just don't remember the overall number anymore. Or she says, 1 hour workout. All right, we are off. Am I moving or is the tripod moving right now? I can't tell. I am moving. So my bike is in alignment with my tripod, which is on the floor right now. And staring at it, I was getting that sensation of not knowing what was moving. I couldn't tell if my tripod was drifting back and forth or my bike was slightly rocking back and forth. I've taken icing and heating on Tuesday and Thursday. Okay. Have you done anything with Denise, you're a therapist, right? So I assume you have a healthy amount of information up here. Hey Shane, what does the verify thingy do if you say yes? So, good question. Thank you, Denise. Let's kick up. By the way, where's James? I haven't seen James for 2 days. James, are you here? Just not commenting, or what's going on? So the verify is because there are ways where you can kind of skirt the flywheel to give it false readings. For example, if you throw a towel over the flywheel, which if you guys have a concept 2 with you right now, try it. Take like a shirt or a towel and throw it over. You're going to find that all of a sudden it gets a lot easier to row because you restrict the airflow. Concept 2's gotten smart to things like this though. So basically what you're doing is you could set your damper setting at 160 and the machine believes you with that. And then if you threw a towel over your flywheel, you'd actually be running at a much lighter drag factor. So you can skew the metrics on the machine, which has been done in the past for people attempting to get records of kinds. So anyways, Concept 2's gotten smart to this. And so you have to verify now. So what it does is it essentially calibrates your flywheel for you ahead of time so that if you're going for a world record, they can truly verify it. They know that the machine has been calibrated ahead of time, that there's nothing funny going on, anything like that. Denise, former respiratory therapist. Oh, not current. Got it. Also, former massage therapist. Also, former restaurant owner. You have a storied past, Denise. Do tell. What kind of restaurant did you own? I'm curious. Current receiver of therapy, yeah. Dan, welcome back. Happy to see you. Dan. Dan's here. This is your cheers moment, Dan. Dan! Slim Drew, so for the new Army ACFT 5K, I don't know if the Army will require the same calibration. I assume that's what you're talking about, Slim Drew. I don't know if they'll require the calibration because so far I've only seen it on the bike, and I will say I don't know why the bike has it and the rower doesn't. Former expedition leader, extreme sports. Cheating is stupid. The reason to work out is to work hard and to work out, right? Cafe Baja, healthy Mexican. Very cool, Denise. Okay, so we got to know the story. What happened? How did you get it started? How long did you have it? What made you then move into something else? Hello, resting today. Big race yesterday. I'm wrecked today. We were wondering where you were, Dan. There's a lot of chatter about where Dan was. Anyone else a former anything? Yeah, what are your formers? Let's see a resume of formers from everybody today. That's a fun topic. I like that. Yes, I purchased the Concept 2 to train it for it 5K in 25 minutes. You got it, Slim Drew. What's your 5K currently at? Curious. No. Story time with Shane. But you guys have great stories too. Let's hear them. Okay, so my formers. I am a former. Oh, Slim Drew. So you're fine. You're already in your range. So my formers, guys. Man, if we're talking jobs, I'm a former life insurance salesman. I'm a former dishwasher. I'm a former painter. I'm a former landscaper. I am a former athletic trainer. Former, what else? Well, coach on the floor at CrossFit Invictus. Former coach of, well, not former, I guess that one's current. Former, worked in a warehouse for a summer job where we would have to show up every morning during the summer. This is in high school. I was 15, I think. And it was basically 15 through 17-year-olds. There'd be this long table, about 20 feet long. And at one end of the table, there'd be a pallet stacked high with various size boxes. And then a package list taped to the side. So we'd show up, there'd be 2 or 3 of us at a table. We'd take one box off, put it on the table, cut the box open. Inside that box, smaller boxes. We'd take each of the smaller boxes out and we'd put them on the table. Then we'd take each of those smaller boxes, cut them open. Inside those boxes, ornaments. We'd take each of those ornaments out of the boxes. We'd unwrap them out of the plastic, out of their bubble wrap housing so that, it's just the ornament left. We'd take that sheet of paper from the box and we'd put a price tag on the ornament. Then we'd put the ornament back into the plastic, back into the bubble wrap, put all the ornaments back into the small box, tape up that small box. Then we take all those small boxes, and it was like Tetris trying to fit them back into the big box again, where we'd tape it up and put it on an empty pallet at the end. 40 hours a week, minimum wage. That is probably my worst former job. Damn, more. Oh, okay, I'm getting more. I'm going to take my. Whew. More actual rowing next week from Dan. This has been a mental Zwift week. My buttocks are a bit sore. Well, I hope the racing went well, Dan. Kenneth, just signed up for the crew plan, just purchased Concept 2 and loving it. Kenneth, I think I just saw your purchase come through of the crew, actually. Congratulations. Good choice on all the way around. Slim Drew, but I have to do it after 5 other events. Well, with 22 minutes though, Drew, I think you'll probably be okay. I mean, that 3-minute drop would be pretty significant. Amy, former EMT for university sports, that's cool. I was an athletic trainer for university sports in my first school. So you were, whoops. Amy, so you were field side then? Quinn, as a newbie to this Dark Horse channel, is this live workout going to be a regular thing? I finally picked up a concept too for at home, and I'm looking for an online community. It is currently, Quinn, we're currently doing lives every single day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 a.m., Tuesday, Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific time for everything. So yes, this currently is a thing. TBD on what the future trajectory of it is. This all started because I had a motorcycle accident about 6 weeks ago now. And I had to be on my bike for an hour a day. And so this is actually kind of acting as my recovery. And you guys are along for the ride. Dan, we'll do drills session tomorrow and over weekend, then on it with you next week. Joanne, former photographer pre-pandemic. What kind of photography, Joanne? What did you shoot? Quinn, thanks, Concrete Head. Drew, deadlift, hand release push-up, medicine ball throw, sprint drag carry, and leg tuck, then 5K on the road. You got that. How much time do you have in between each event, Drew? Also, I love that that's the Army's new test. I think it's incredible. Denise, okay. Neonatal ICU respiratory therapist, burned out. Moved to massage therapy, had surgery on both feet and knees. Ooh. Bought restaurant and ran with Keith. Closed restaurant after 9/11. People. Wow. You've got a lot of experience. It's incredible to see going from like one industry to another and seeing how that can kind of change that perspective shift for you. Set of 65 PRs. I have a leg massage. Former water treatment specialist. Awesome, Drew. Yes, field side, super fun. Dan, oh boy, you found the right group. You did. You really did, Quinn. Sports. Joanne, sports composites photography. Okay, cool. Denise, people stopped eating out after 9/11. Like now, worked as a reporter, movie reviewer, surgery on a knee, went back to respiratory therapy. Knees got worse, went into medical coding. Horrible. Oh, medical coding, that must not. I can't imagine that being fun. Dan, be very excited. We're all nuts. Speak for yourself, Dan. Susanna, just finished my rowing before this started. Susanna, you got to put us into your calendar. You can come do it with us. Denise, yes, I do have ADD. Water treatment, spraying people with pressure hoses. Nate and Layla, I'm curious, you guys, do you have any idea of what you want to be? And you don't have to come up with an answer that's a forever answer, because if you couldn't tell, many of us have had many ideas, and that is life. It's okay to want to be many things, and it's okay to pursue many things. So I'm curious, Nate, Layla, do you guys have any ideas? What do you love doing? What do you want to do? At some point, drink or give me 5 burpees, people. Denise on it with the water break. 12 minutes in, that's perfect timing. Drinking before we get thirsty. Right, Denise? Nancy, former corporate development and volunteer engagement national director. Wow. That's an amazing title. That's super cool, Nancy. How did you find your way into that? Felicia, former consultant to a global eco-pollutant task force group. JK, just like the way it sounds. Currently, ancient astronaut theorist. All right, Felicia, I can't tell if you're making these up or if this is real, because if that's real, I need a full explanation of what that does. Scott, Nate wants to be FDNY like that. Ah, Scott, that's awesome.
Kudos to you, first responders. You guys do amazing stuff for us. And a DJ. Love it. Layla wants to be a teacher like mom. Super cool. Hey, you know what's interesting? My parents always told me when I was a kid, they're like, or my stepmom, she always told me that I would make a great teacher. And I was like, no way. I'll never be a teacher. Doesn't make any sense. I don't like school. I hate school. Well, here I am being a teacher. Just didn't think at the time that this was the position of a teacher. I didn't even think about it that way. Denise, love keeping my friends hydrated. Felicia, being silly. Okay, but for real, Felicia, where did you come up with that ancient astronaut theorist? I feel like that needs to be your profile bio, that is what you do, and just leave it open. No explanations, because that's a good one. Denise, you're a great teacher. Thank you. I appreciate that. And what a teacher. Ah, thank you. You guys are too sweet. I wasn't looking for compliments, I promise. It was just funny that check my hair for a spit one. What? Oh, get it. I was like, do I have something in my hair? History channel, teacher joke. Yeah, I connected that after you had me digging through my hair. Randy, drywall stucco construction, but now I classify myself as self-unemployed. At least you have a sense of humor about it. Appreciate that, Randy. Hey, stucco is an impressive craft and skill. Matt, thanks for sharing your daily stories. Enjoying to hear. Oh, you're welcome, Ed. Yeah, I have held a plethora of jobs. Ooh, I got another one for you. Former map installer. Yeah, that's real. Summer job. Here during university, during the summers, we would get paid by the local school district. They bought their first new maps in like 25 years for the entire school district. You know, the big like pull down ones that are always in the fronts of rooms. Our job was to drive school to school during the summer and replace the maps in all of the rooms. That was fun. Concrete, did Nancy stop yesterday or she just kept going all week? Non-stop rocking, dribbling, mad lady, cackling on her road. Joanne, how is the sourdough bread? So it was, it still tastes great, but the oven switched itself to broil at the part of the baking point. So it really messed with the cooking. And so we got kind of a flat loaf, but it's still delicious. It still tastes like sourdough. It's still good bread, but it just didn't turn out as like a nice big fluffy thing, you know? Randy, I'm stealing that. I'm self-disabled and unemployed. Felicia, I do aspire to be thermonuclear fusion physicist. You know, funny story about thermonuclear fusion physicists, because I have a good buddy, actually my best friend, from high school. We've known each other since we were 16. We met playing baseball. He introduced me to hip hop and rap, and smartest dude I've ever met. During the summers, high school summers, he would put his bike on a trainer in his basement, and he would ride for 2 or 3 hours a day on his bike. Guy's so smart, he would want to learn a topic. So he picked like quantum physics, would open a textbook, put it on his handlebars, and taught himself quantum physics in about a week, sitting on a bike trainer. He currently works for NASA. He's so brilliant. He double majored in math and physics because his college didn't have an engineering degree. Mad, great job, Shane. Thank you. Dan, most complex scientific area. Slender, if anyone is interested, here's the link. Denise, I've delivered phone books from the bed of a truck. That is how old I am. Hey, that's not that old. I mean, phone books still come around. That's a reasonable job still. Randy, I've got some sourdough from the 60s with a sheep herder in the Tetons from Spain. Okay, I don't even know what's real anymore, you guys. Denise, did she start with a sourdough starter? We made our own. Again, first time through. So she's learning the process. Aldo, missed the sourdough bread from my San Francisco time. Way a long time ago. Nothing like San Francisco sourdough, am I right? Dan, so bored at the moment. Me and my mate in New Jersey have been playing WhatsApp park tennis, desperate times. Please tell me you're not just sending videos back and forth of that. Hi. She made it, everybody. She made it. Robbie, first job was working in a video rental store back when you had to rent videos and machines. Worked in a gas station. Nurse ever since, 28 years. In labor and delivery. Love my job. Awesome. Good for you, Robbie. Good for you. That's amazing job. Phone mic is a bit smelly now. Oh, damn. I believe, Randy. That's true. Start a dough channel. That's amazing, Randy. Denise says, wife, push Shane out of the way. How did you make the sourdough starter? They want to know.
You know.
But they want to hear from you.
No.
Well, you can tell me and I'll relay it.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't want to be on camera.
1 cup of whole wheat. Wait, what? 1 cup of whole wheat flour, half a cup of water.
1 cup whole wheat flour, half a cup of water.
Mix it really good in a glass jar.
Mix it in a glass jar.
24 hours later.
24 hours later.
Split it in half.
Split it in half.
Another cup. Another half.
Do the same thing. Add another cup, another half cup. 24 hours later. So essentially, what you do is you exponentially divide the starter dough.
Yeah, but you can start with tablespoons instead of cups, so you don't waste all your flour.
Oh, now she's learning that you can start with tablespoons instead of cups so that you don't waste your flour. Lessons learning here. Oh, she's making another one right now. Dan, sound bites of gas. Woo woo, Robbie. Best days in the hospital were in labor and delivery. Whew. I'm feeling a little bit cooked today. Yeah, I'm going to take a water break. Denise, I'm going to beat you to it here. Pancakes are the best. Kids love them, says Randy. Yeah. So we have Pancake Friday here. Every Friday morning we do pancakes. And our kid knows it too. But now she started waking up on Mondays and going, Pancake Day? She tries to convince us that it's Friday many more days of the week. Denise, in baking circles, again, this is for you. Denise says, in baking circles, they call that feeding the beast because you can't miss a day of feeding the starter. Yeah, she says. But then you have to go a half day every 12 hours. It's a whole thing. I'm literally just repeating what she says verbatim. Giussano, hi everybody from Israel. Is someone is rowing with this skill row by Techno Row due to the COVID-19 situation? There are no Concept 2 available. The skill row is a good machine though. Is that what you have? I'm curious, Giussano. Dan, 3-0, nil up at the moment. Took a 10-second penalty. Jeez. Dan. Oh, Randy, blah. I got weeks without feed. Just mix and raw. Anywhere works. We don't discriminate. It's true. We don't discriminate on machines. Giussano, thinking of purchasing. Well, if it's available and you've got the funds, I think the skill row by, I think it's Techno Gym, right? Is a good one. In fridge, feed once a month, says Randy. We're getting differing baking opinions here. She says that once a week you have to feed it to keep it alive. She doesn't know. She's also like a week into this. Susanna, I remember. Susanna says, I remember when I worked at San Diego Airport, the sourdough bread would arrive from San Francisco. Oh, no kidding. That's cool. Slim Drew, after reading the Army regulation, we have up to 5 minutes in between the first 4 events and up to 10 minutes after the leg tuck before starting the 5K rower event. So, Drew, do you get to choose those periods, or is that determined by the proctor? Denise, I snuck us onto the waiting list for a C2 biker that's still working on Keith. Keith, it's worth it. So much better than the assault bike, Airdyne, whatever machine you guys have. Wife agrees. Randy, not true. Randy says not true about the feeding it once a week thing. She says that'd be great, but Randy, that means that I need your name, home address, phone number, and email so that if and when that goes wrong, she can come directly for you, not me. Yep, by Techno Gym. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good machine. So if you have the funds and they're available, you want to row right now, I think it's a good purchase. Erica, late to the party. Got to go to work today. What's the workout, please? Power hour. Erica, power hour. We're on the machine for an hour, setting the tone. Getting an hour of sweating, hour of movement in. Randy says fridge slows the breakdown. Dan, it flies. Wow. What is this bread you talk of? Oh, Keith is working, Denise. Smash that like button, people. Shane's going for record comments today. We've been talking pretty much nonstop. And I'm so happy to finally see comments again. Yesterday when they just bombed out. I have my do not disturb on today, so we're saved by that. So guys, if you are here and it's your first time, we're on machines, but you don't have to be. What I would think, actually not what I think, here's what you can do. If you are by yourself with no equipment, I'm gonna throw it at you because we're gonna start with 30 minutes left. If you're looking for that workout, I should have given this at the beginning. I've actually been bad about that lately, not giving alternate bodyweight workouts for these power hours. But so here's what you'll do. You'll go 5 minutes of 5 push-ups, 10 air squats, 15 burpees, 20 sit-ups, 5 minutes on, 1 minute. Let me do easier math in my head.
It looks like a pita bread instead.
Yeah. This is the sourdough loaf from yesterday. I told you guys, I explained that it switched to broil. So.
And it was in too big of a pot.
Oh, it was in too big of a pot too. Erica, you're welcome. Randy, I need a keyboard on the machines. Drew, we have to complete the whole ACFT within 90 minutes. 16 lanes for 64 soldiers. The rowers in alternate events to the 2-mile run. Yeah, karaoke rowing. That's a good idea. I like that. But I'm so good that I'd be worried YouTube would flag me for for copyright infringement. So the workout, let's do this. 5, 10, 15, 20. Push-ups, air squats, burpees, sit-ups. You're gonna go 3 minutes on, 2 minutes off. Okay, 3 minutes on, 2 minutes off for half an hour. All right, that's 6 rounds. No, don't say. Denise does not want me to sing. Med sounds delicious. Dan says sing, Denise says don't sing. It's an all-out battle. Do I sing or do I not sing? And where does my music come from? Denise, you don't know. I could be great. Maybe next time I'll bring my guitar. I can just sit upright and pedal the whole time and play while singing to you guys. Okay, what else we got? It's story time. It's only just begun. No, I'm not going to. I'm taking another drink. Oh, the reflection off my desk is pretty bright. Looks like I have a halo. Yeah, but it's like meeting your heroes. What if you suck? I'd have to find another row teacher. Do you know how rare they are? Yeah, true. Let's just not go there. we won't explore that area. Have you ever thought maybe that's why I don't have a gym either? Maybe I'm actually a terrible coach. I'm just like decent when the camera's on. Just ruining it all. That's why nobody can ever come visit. That's why I don't work with people in person. Or I just have terrible body odor. So I'm overly concerned about people coming near me. There's so many reasons that I could be doing this. Joanne, is Monday when the rowing series comes out from Purchase of Equipment on. I've only been rowing 1 month, so not familiar with split times, drag patches, the rowing series. Are you talking about the one I was talking about yesterday? Like the intro program, Joanne? Because that's the plan currently. I'm trying to grab a few people that are currently in our crew who will help me test it for internally. Because, it's one of those things where there's a lot happening behind the scenes that I'm trying to get up and ready. So, yeah, yes, most likely Monday, most likely. But a lot of it's just on my shoulders right now. So it's going to mean that I'm probably working clear through the weekend with Friday off to take care of the little one. Probably for the program to get launched on Monday. That was just news to wife. She just learned like you guys did. Denise, there's no better teacher than Shane. Matt, stop it. Denise, Shane, we have no evidence that there's even a house attached to that garage. That could be a set in LA for all we know. Mind blown. It's true. There's no house attached to this garage. That is 100% the truth. It's a detached garage. That's why whenever wife walks in through the door, she's surrounded by a halo of light. It's because it's just our backyard. Dan, Shane's garden is littered with beer cans. Yeah, that's all I'm growing here. It's just a recycling plant. Aldo, I'm interested for sure. I'm in. Awesome. Peyton, what's up? Welcome. We've got another kid with us. Felicia, it's amazing. I don't know if you guys heard. Wife just cheered. How old, Peyton? How old are you? Super happy you're here. And girl or boy? Oh, daughter. She said my daughter. Yeah. Peyton, welcome. How old are you? I'm super happy you're here. And you're not alone. We also have Nate and Layla, Scott's kids. They're here. It's amazing. We're building the family workout, everybody. How cool. Felicia. Ours is 2.5. She just doesn't have the attention span yet. Joanne, true Denise, and wife always walks in through the bright light. Truman Show. No, we saw the chickens. That's true. I did show you guys the chickens. But maybe it's just a studio lot with chickens. Who knows? Yay, Peyton! Everybody's cheering. 22. Oh. Oh, Peyton's 22. Yay, Peyton. Yay, Peyton was like cheering you on, like Peyton, we're happy you're here. I hope you're enjoying the workout. That was an assumption. Welcome, Peyton. Don't be scared. We're always like this. It's true. Kim. Wait, was that Kim? Yeah, interested as well. Awesome, Kim. Yeah, I promise. As soon as it goes live, guys, I'll put a link in the profile or the description below the video so that you guys can find it. I think that it's going to be $9 a month, and it's a self-paced program, so you can go through it as quickly or as slowly as you have time for, and it is, yeah. So it's basically meant for you to pace yourself through. It's going to be me explaining the why behind the workouts, explaining the workouts, doing many of the workouts with you, so it'll be follow along. So yeah, get excited. Dan says, oh no, the wife's got the whip out again. Help me. Good luck, Dan. I assume that means more projects are coming. Denise, hey Peyton, when you work out, drink water. It's true. Denise knows. Felicia, she's cracking. Peyton's cracking up. She just lost her sandwich to her puppy. Oh no. First off, what kind of puppy? Second off, what kind of sandwich? Third off, you're eating a sandwich while you're working out, Peyton. That's impressive. I couldn't do that. Whew, that reflection is, the glare off of my white desk is pungent. Probably the wrong. What? It's because of the desk. Actually, yeah. Would you mind just taking my blue shirt and just tossing it on top of? Yeah, it's aggressive, right? Yes. I think. Nope. You gotta go to the left. Sorry. The left of it. It was you that blocked it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's definitely better. Yeah, you can do the same on that little patch. Thank you. That's crazy. Oh, we fixed the glare. That's nice. The desk is on rollers. It is. Yes. But we just covered it with my shirt and vest, and that worked well. Felicia, lab puppy, and she's not working out, just watching. Tuna. Puppies love a good tuna sandwich. Love puppies, black lab puppies turned me into a child. Tuna, no loss. Ah, I like a good tuna salad sandwich. Just like I love egg salad. She doesn't. I can pretty much eat egg salad every day for lunch, maybe even dinner. I was raised on egg salad, and liverwurst sandwiches, Braunschweiger sandwiches, and egg salad. That could be my lunch every day. I'm like toasted wheat bread. You got my number if that's my sandwich. I can't help that that's what my parents fed me all my child life. All right, guys, we're past 35 minutes. I'm gonna take a drink. Denise hasn't made a drink call in a while. I spilled. Scud and Juno here. Are those yours, Dan? What kind of dogs? Denise, egg salad has bad repercussions later. Smelly. No, not later. That's if you have bad eggs. You need chickens so that your eggs are not even 1 day old. Braunschweiger. I miss those. You know, I guarantee you could walk into a supermarket right now, Denise, and they probably have it, because I bet no one else is buying it right now. Liverwurst? Yeah. You build a tolerance to the eggs. Pick black lab gun dogs. Oh, cool. Big old boys or girls. We have our petite little Piper here. It's like 30 pounds. She's not tiny. She's not that small. She's big enough that she can stand up for herself, but she's by no means a lab. Charcoal lab. I'm Peyton, by the way. Hey, Peyton. Hey, Peyton. There you are. Peyton, what do you want to be when you grow up? Or working. They ain't packing. Yeah, they better be working, not packing. Seat recommendations for bike erg. My butt hurts. Great question. Man, there are so many bike seats out there that you could go with. You kind of have to like test the waters with what works best for you. Oh, Piper just came in. She likes gel seats, like the covers.
They have a cover that has a cool sign at the bottom. So if you're going to be on the bike for a long time, eventually you get sore, right?
Okay.
I mean, you're used to it, but I'm not.
Yeah. Okay.
The gel one.
So she suggests gel seats. that are slip covers with a zip tie, or not a zip tie, but a tie string on the bottom. Scott, biker or skier? I have the rower and assault bike. Oh, here's Piper. Hi, Pipies. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Look, right there. Say hi, Pipes. That's Piper. I need another machine for these family workouts. Well, if you have an assault bike and you like it, then I would say skier. That's just my take. So that would be my suggestion. So yeah, if you're like questionable on the assault bike, then look at a biker as well. Then maybe eventually you phase that out and switch, and then bring in a third skier. Ijaz, good evening all. Good evening, Ijaz. Good evening to you. Dan, sweet. What kind? Piper got a haircut. Yeah, she was filthy. We have so much land here that she just like gets in everything. She was getting foxtails in her legs. Denise, wife, give it up and put a mic on. They see you, become one of a. Yeah, it says, Denise says, wife, give it up and put a mic on. We see you, become one of us. Ijaz, sorry, Shane, been away supplying the world. You're doing good things, Ijaz. Just happy you're here. How's this, guys? Hi, so cute today. Yeah, now she's back outside. She doesn't crave human affection. She just wants to be near, but not with you. She's very particular. If you're inside, she wants to be inside. If you're outside, she wants to be outside. But does she want to be right next to you? Not so much. The munchkin hides. Hoodie. Skies are all quiet. Good shortcuts. Yeah, I bet. Monraj, hey, does 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off count as HIIT? Yes, absolutely. Well, I would say your intensity defines whether or not it's HIIT. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off at a very moderate pace is really not in high intensity, right? So are they intervals? Yes. Is it interval training? Yes. Is it high intensity if you don't put in the intensity? No. If you put in the intensity, it becomes high intensity interval training. Hope that answers the question. Tempted to corkscrew? Oh, yeah, in the plane. I got it. Denise, that 30-30 yesterday was brutal. Yeah, it was spicy, huh? It was just 10 rounds of 30 on, 30 off. And yeah, I was smoked afterwards. Tyler's not back today, by the way. Missing him. Missing his comments. So guys, I'm curious, now that we've been at this for weeks together, what could I be doing better? What would improve the experience for these lives? I've gone ahead and programmed now. I've written in the equipment suggestions into the descriptions. We've had a couple sponsored videos. Not sponsored, but Lulu was here yesterday. So we've done stuff like that. We had Kelly Sullivan Day. What would make the experience even better for you? I'm curious. And also, Dan, which John are you talking about? I saw that comment. Do you mean James? We're inside 20 minutes, guys. The middle of that just flew. Thank you for keeping me talking. No, mediate. Oh, it's John, John. That's why I was confused. He's working on a new program, I think. I have him uploading video today, other stuff. So I'm sure he's in the thick of it right now. Denise, crossover with another YouTube influencer guest. Work them into the ground. How do I do a dual live stream? I'd have to really do some software configuring to make that happen. But I like your idea. See in Manchester, he's want to say he's outside of Manchester. He's in a village somewhere. I never remember the name of it. That or he never tells me the name of it on purpose. What else can we chat about, guys? I just remembered Peyton dropped a message. I skipped it. Peyton, I'm so sorry. Let me go back. There we go. Actually, finishing my last semester right now. Wanted to go into the conservation field. Awesome, Peyton. Do it. Conserve for the rest of us. Help us all figure it out. Family from Manchester. Bowden? Bowden. Cool. We'll have to ping John. Find out where exactly he is. I'm all Yorkshire though. So obviously I don't understand the joke, Dan. I don't know my UK geography. I barely know my US geography. Shane, what time do you recommend to row at? Row to work on your split times. I target 10K in under 40 minutes. So Jaz, there's really no like time to person, because what matters is where you are now to where you want to go, right? You can only compete against yourself. You can throw out gold standards like breaking a 6-minute 2K for men or breaking a 7-minute for women. You can throw those out, but there's just no, like, it doesn't have relevance to most people. So what you have to do is set your own targets by rowing a 10K, Jaws, getting a baseline or a benchmark, training to beat it, and then retesting, 8 weeks later. That's how you set targets. So you need to have a baseline to begin with, which is why, if that's the direction you guys want to go, I encourage you to join the crew. Because in the crew, it's a library of training plans, all based on specific distances. So if you want to get better at a 5K, then use our 5K training plan, which is in the program. If you want to get better at, understanding your drag factor, use the drag factor training program. If you want to get better at a marathon, use our marathon training plan. Because what it does is it establishes an early baseline, trains the remainder of that time off of the baseline, and then retests you afterwards so that you compete with yourself along the way, not against others. So, and of course, the gold standard distance in rowing is the 2K. Denise, we said that at exactly the same time. Yes, an all-out 2K is not a joke. It is not it's the worst of both worlds. And I think that's why it's continued to be the gold standard. Little history lesson, if you guys haven't seen my video on it, but did you know that up until the 40s, and truly until the 80s, the 2K was not the defined distance for rowing. It was like 1,700 to probably like 3,200 was a range. And it was because every body of water determined their own race course. So some bodies of water only had, 1,500 meters of straight water. So, Kim, you're out. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Dan, post a pic of rowing on the plane mid-flight. Now that would be classy. That would be impressive. Very impressive. But I digress. So I'm out to webinar. Are you hosting it, Randy, or are you watching it? Curious. So anyways, these distances were varied. And it was in like the 30s or 40s. There's a race course in Paris, in France that watching. Cool. Pick mid-flight, that would be concerning. Not if there are multiple pilots, it's okay. So there was this just a particular race course in France, and that just happened to be selected as the uniform distance, and it still wavered post World War II, through the late 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. And really what defined the 2K as a racing distance was it was chosen by the Crash Bees, which have the biggest indoor rowing race in the world up until maybe 4 years ago. Now you have World Rowing Indoor Championships, things like that have offset it. But it was Crash Bees that isolated 2,000 meters as the test time, or the test distance. And that's how we landed on 2,000 meters as the gold standard. A little history lesson for you, because I love history. Dan, go on your chill time. Second can take control for a bit. There's also, I'm curious, would they let you bring a rowing machine onto the plane? Would you be able to just like wheel it on with you? It's probably too tall. Wait, Crashed Bees, I got lost. No, the race is called Crash, C-R-A-S-H, letter B. Now, some of you may be asking, why? What does that stand for? And the answer is that I have absolutely no idea. And I should, but I don't. But safe to assume, Crash Bees, and because it is an acronym, it's capital C period, R period, A period, S period, H period, dash, B. I don't know what it stands for. No way, not here. I did bring my rowing machine from the USA, but it's in the book. Jim, Giroux, do you do anything unique in your diet to mitigate lactic acid buildup? I do not. No. I've never I've never attempted to alter my diet to work on lactic acid production. I've never gone that deep into my nutrition where I was dealing with that. And even like our nutritionists, when we were going to the CrossFit Games, weren't focusing on factors like that. There was a time where we were all taking BCAAs, like high dose branched chain amino acids in capsule form, as a way to attempt to mitigate lactic acid, or we were taking as a extreme endurance as a product that we were taking. The question of bioavailability is always still up there, So Lisa with a first comment, Charles River Association of Sculling Has-Beens. Is that really what it is? Or is that making fun of them? I'm actually curious. Oops. Dan, do you know the wife's doing ballet behind you? Dan jumped in, he goes, do you know your wife's doing ballet behind you? Parked up aircraft on the wing, yeah, I'm sure. Denise, yes, he drinks plenty of fluids and gets electrolytes to promote good circulation and prevent dehydration. Yes, that. I have a mineral addition that I put into my water that tastes terrible. But I do take electrolytes and minerals in my water just to help with hydration. Is it specifically for lactic acid buildup? No. So that's my answer about that. But Lisa, I'm really curious. Is that what Crash B stands for? Because I wouldn't be surprised if they named it that. Because I believe it was concept 2 for real. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's not surprising. Charles River Association of Sculling Has-Beens. That's fantastic. I love the ability to laugh at themselves there. Yeah, it's in Boston, makes sense, right? Brian, we're getting a lot of first-time comments talking about Crash Bees. Where have y'all been through the rest of the comments? I want to see more of you guys. Jump in, tell us who you are, where you're from. James! Oh crap, I thought today was Friday. Like early on, I was like, where's James today? We missed him 2 days in a row. And then it started at noon. Sorry, we're finishing our power hour. Denise, verified on the Craft Bee Wiki page. There you go. Uh-oh, you're in trouble with Dan, James. I feel like calling somebody a Muppet is a very British insult. I don't know that anybody I've known has ever called somebody a Muppet. I'm Brian, I'm from Shrewsbury, Mass, and I rode for varsity. Cool, Brian. Welcome. So are you power houring with us right now? James, yesterday was my last day as an undergrad. Oh, congratulations. So just finishing that up. Nothing big. Congrats at my high school. Brian, congrats. Very British. Different from Muppet. I'm lost at this point. Term of endearment, really. Had to stop working to type. Well, thank you, Lisa. Appreciate it. James, I'll have to do this later today. Brian, on the concept too. Yes, sir. Lisa, sweating too much. There we go. Now I'm seeing Brian and Lisa jump into the comments. Good job, guys. So, Brian, where are you? 17 or 18? You're in high school. You're on varsity. 16? Are you a young star? And are you planning on rowing in college? And do you have a college yet? I have many questions. Hungry head, more like a toss spot. Dude, I am getting so lost on this conversation between Dan and James right now. Denise, James, leave extra time for reading comments. Today's a record. I think so. Brian, 17. Dan, how long have you been going? We have 5 minutes left. James, jump on, sprint with us for the final 5. I'm going to row for WPI. I'm sorry, you're going to have to fill me in. Where's WPI? So you're 17, does that mean you've committed as well? Guys, you have made this middle fly surprisingly fast today. I was not feeling great about 10 minutes into this piece. Y'all have really helped me get through. Yep. Wait, but Brian, what is WPI? You gotta give me the full name. Western something? And also, if you're rowing with us, sorry for making you stop rowing to type so much. Denise, we didn't want to say anything, but you looked a bit shaggy this morning. You were all having side conversations like, oh, Taylor, coach. It's looking a little worse for the wear. Tosspot, my consultant and clinical director called the media in the UK Bellins. This was during a phone checkup. We both ended up laughing like it is. Just rode 20 minutes with you all. Thanks for the great company. Mary, we appreciate your presence as always. Thank you for joining in. I always love your check-ins. Though they be but brief, they are appreciated. James is speaking Dan's language right now. I feel like these two have like a full conversation going. Denise, I mean, if you have trimmers for the pup, you could trim up a bit. I could, I'm just worried that I'm gonna botch it, you know? Shane, you're a great coach, teacher, thank you, Mary. Worcester Polytechnic Institute. Got it. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate the clarification. I would not have guessed that. Well, Brian, congratulations. I hope, and I'm sorry, the end of your varsity season was cut short, I'm sure. Joanne Piper got a trim, but not you. Yeah. I know, maybe I should just try for it. I don't know. I'm a bit worried that I'm just gonna botch it and then be stuck with it. Exactly, how to confuse the Yanks. Yep, you guys have thoroughly lost me. Great, Brian. James, just gotta teach them how to spell program. If I have to delete Another ME off the end of program from John's coaching. I'm going to scream. Want to be Coach Mary. Brian, thank you, Denise. Mary, you're wanting to be a coach? Is that what you're saying there? 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes left. Pushing hard. And Calorie. X that U. We're just going to take it right out. Too many letters. Today's conversation really is high in the comment chains. Y'all are active today. Color, yes, color. That's how it's spelled. Joanne, you have great hair, Shane. Always looks up. Oh, thanks. I know that I wear a hat like 3/4 of the time, Joanne. Lazy. Chug it in the dustbin. Are you talking about that you? Yeah, just like, just. Brian, how do I stay motivated? Well, that's a good one. I don't all the time, in all honesty, because I'm a team athlete. I much prefer to train with teammates. I'm better when I have a coach who's just telling me what to do. Mary, it's never too late. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? Because I've got some fun stories of people who've joined the academy who are even in retirement homes. And the retirement home happened to have a rowing machine. And they took our academy so they could start teaching their friends. It's pretty awesome. And they passed too. They're actually a dark horse certified coach. Shane, stop being so barmy and accept the superiority of the Queen's English. 20 seconds left. Sailing over the pond, they forgot how spell and pronunciation was lost. Aluminum? What the heck is that? Where is the inium in the spelling of aluminum? Felicia, thanks. It was great. Glad everyone has a sense of humor. Going to run 3 miles. See you all next time. Felicia, thanks for joining. Peyton, thanks for joining. Mary Hillman, 75. That's our hour. Were you attempting a pose and went down? I don't even remember what I was saying at this point. There was something we were talking about beforehand. All right, I got lost. Oh, my motivation. So I'm a team athlete, and I'm often pushed by the people around me, which makes solo working out hard. It helps when she's here, but you guys honestly help a ton. I'm not just saying that to make you guys feel good right now, but really knowing that I'm showing up for you guys gives me a reason to push. I love coaching, and I love helping others, and I love working out. So whether it's working out together, you guys being my accountabilities, my accountability partners, it's all just, that's what helps me. Also having that end goal, like when I started running at the University of San Diego, the team was terrible. In all honesty, they just had never won anything. And our novice crew came in, and 6 of the 8 of us had never rowed before. We were true novices, and we went to Dad's our novice year and took bronze at Dad's, and which I'm sure you may know, Brian. Everybody else may not, but we went to Dad Vale's and took bronze our first year in the 8. And then after we won that race, our varsity squad came up to us and said, "Hey, that was cool. By the way, that was the first East Coast race we had ever gone to as a team because they'd never been good enough to pay to go to the East Coast, and because we were from San Diego." So anyways, our varsity came up to us and said, "Hey, that was cool what you guys did, but don't get used to it. This is not a winning program, so lower that expectation bar." And we were like, "What?" So basically, we as a novice squad came together and basically just said, "We're not going to accept that as a mentality." And we essentially, as a novice 8, came together and said, "We're going to take the varsity 8 next year." And we all trained over the summer and came back and basically pushed the entire varsity 8 into the JV and took over the varsity. And just like the varsity guys just started dropping out of the program like crazy. And we then set our sights and said that we wanted to go to the national championships, which the team had never done. So we wanted to go to IRAs, as it was called. So we wanted to go to IRAs, and our coach didn't believe that we could go to IRAs.
he was a coach who had never really run a successful program, and we wanted him to push us harder, and he wouldn't do it. So we trained as if we were going to go to the IRAs and institute our own policies in the program, our own things that we had to follow. We all stopped drinking. We all committed to staying over the summers and training. And our junior summer, we actually basically mutinied and went to the athletic program and said, it's either us, meaning the top, the varsity athletes, we're going to leave the program if the coach isn't let go. Because he's not doing what he needs to do to get us to where we want to go, which is to the national championships. Long story short, they didn't fire him. We sat down, had basically a meeting with him every day during the summer, and we told him what our training program was going to be for our senior year. And mind you, we had stayed over the summer voluntarily. He wouldn't give us a training program. He wouldn't give us any help or guidance. We had to choose to stay on our own. So we would row every morning with the local rowing club. So we became masters rowers for the summers. And then we would go up to campus and we would CrossFit for an hour to two every morning. And then we would all go to, our summer school or jobs or whatnot. And we ended up going to the national championships my senior year, went to IRAs and placed last in the third final, not the fourth final. So we were 18th and we were not in the fourth final, which was pretty amazing for a little scrappy program that nobody had ever heard of. So anyways, things like that, like we set small goals for ourselves. We wanted to unseat the varsity, which we did. We decided that we wanted to be a successful program and start taking jerseys, which is why I have my jerseys on the wall over there, because I'm very proud of those, because we were a nothing school before that. And then, IRAs was our next goal. And we just did whatever it took to get there. So I know a lot of conversation has happened. By the way, sorry, I ran on that story. Ijaz, what smartwatch and heart rate monitor do you recommend for Concept 2? Well, I have the Phoenix 5X Plus, which I love as a watch, but not as gathering heart rate for workouts. For that, the Polar H10 is kind of the go-to for everybody, Ijaz, which I need to add in the links. I know you guys have been pushing me on that. I'm sorry. James, I promise on pain of death that I will not miss tomorrow. We'll see you then, James. It's okay. You don't have to promise that kind of thing to show up tomorrow. Cool. Have fun. Always fun. James, I did yesterday's WOD though. No worries. Awesome. Erica, thanks for always. Glad I could join live for your last half. Happy you were here, Erica. YMCA in the background. Dankeschön, Shane. See you tomorrow. Later, Aldo. Pray, Shane, it's hard to do alone. It is. It absolutely is. Mary, I would not be here if it wasn't for you and all the gang. Mary, you're amazing. So happy that you keep showing up. And think about the academy. If you want to coach, it's never too late. Seriously, I know plenty of people who started coaching later in their lives. Just because you're 75 does not mean that you cannot coach. And that's what our academy is for. And we even have a module of teaching you how to be a better coach, if that's something you're interested in. Denise, another special video you could do is yoga for rowers. That's true. I could do that. That's a good one. Triple cap. Actually, next week, Denise, on that this Tuesday's video coming is going to be a stretching video. So it's I believe a 10-minute stretch that I do. Triple cap. Wow, can't believe I did that. Thanks. A few slow minutes, to be honest. Triple cap, was that the longest row you've ever done now? Dan, what? Praising Shane alone or rowing? Boys in the boat, absolutely. Triple cap, Philly. Yep, Dad's in Philly. I love that race. Brian, solid. Same Mary. Shane is my motivation right now. Nancy, thanks for the power hour. 13,506 meters. Former basketball and lacrosse coach. Just got my soccer ref certification. Never too late. I'm in my 50s. Shh. Nancy, actually, very cool story. The nonprofit that I worked with here in San Diego, Community Rowing of San Diego, our head coach was a basketball coach, point guard. She's like 5'3", and she took the academy and learned how to coach rowing, and she's now the rowing coach at the program there. And she's 40s, 50s as well. So it can be doable. Joao, new personal record on the rowing machine, 12:12:70. Nice. Good job. Scott, great job as always. Did a bunch of different things and stayed active for an hour. Thank you. Yes, Scott, sorry guys. I should have offered a little bit more for the people who don't have machines. I will think about that for our next Tuesday, Thursday workouts. Nancy, you stopped. Denise, Wu Chang, great motivation. Nothing like someone saying you can't do something. Oh, if you want me to get going, tell me I can't do it. That is it's probably one of the best ways to motivate me. When somebody tells me I can't do something, I will almost always find a way to try and prove them wrong. Football. Nancy, stop. Oh my God, that's amazing. From Brian. Nancy, I had to drink and comment, slows me down. Dan, but rugby is greater than football anyways. I'd agree with that. Dan, the beautiful game, but already much better. Okay, football. Shaggy sounds a bit English too, Denise. He's the world's most beautiful game. Nice job, Shane. American football is essentially British Bulldogs with Dan and James have their own thing going on the side. Med, good job, Shane. Great workout for today. Hit that like button. Smash that like button, guys. I appreciate it. Janita, 11,021 PB so far, improving because of you. You guys are amazing. Brian, great story, Shane. Tom, thanks again. See you tomorrow. Like button smashed. Add the Polar heart rate monitor to your affiliate link. I want to buy one too. You can, if you just follow our affiliate link and then you go and buy the Polar heart rate monitor, we still get credit for it. So if you wanted to do that, Nancy, follow one of our affiliate links and then make the purchase. Which, by the way, this is on the side, I guess, but Amazon announced yesterday, the day before, that they're basically slashing affiliate percentages across the board for affiliate partners right now in a time when their business is skyrocketing. And a lot of people's businesses do depend on sending referrals to Amazon for sales. And now they are cutting out affiliate partners, which is kind of a big hit to people. Normally, I've been a big advocate of Amazon, but I think that's a pretty low blow, which kind of sucks. So I may be looking for ways to switch away from Amazon affiliate links in the future. Who knows? Denise, doctor said I couldn't walk anymore. Asthma, knees, and 360 pounds. I started working harder, now 235 pounds and right. That's amazing, Denise. Good for you. Seriously, that's incredible. I love stories like that. Shroud, thank you, Shane. You're the best. Dan, late 40s here, and all my own hair. Thanks so much, Coach. You're welcome, Joanne. Brian, Denise, I got the asthma and knees. Congrats on the insane loss. I'll get on this today. Cheers, mates. All right, guys. This has been a wonderful session. Thank you all so much for making this incredible. I had a lot of fun, and really, the chat was amazing today. I think everybody was like feeling antsy after not being able to talk yesterday. So thank you all. Love you all. Go spread the love. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.